Hey, this is Kirsten, and I am just here to do a quick update on what's going on with social media and YouTube in general and all the crap like that. But first, I honestly don't know exactly what's going to happen, so I want you, before you do anything, before you watch the rest of this video, please go to the link in the description. I have a blog post on how to stay in contact with me in case, worst case scenario. I really don't know what's going to happen, and I want to make sure that we still stay in touch even if the worst happens. Do I think the worst is going to happen in the next 30 days? No, I actually don't, but you never know. So please go to that article. Basically, it's two ways. One way is through the email list, and the other way is through patreon.com/KirstenJoyWeiss. Patreon is actually the best right now. You can follow, you don't have to donate. You can just follow and stay in touch that way. It's the least censorship right now. Even email list has a little bit of censorship because of Gmail wanting to kind of control what is entered into your mailbox and stuff like that. So there's a lot of control going on these days, and I just want to make sure that we decentralize that power, and that is one of the ways to do it. So please go check out that article and you will find out a very simple way to stay in contact even if they shut down everything that I have. So the other thing is what's on a lot of people's minds is YouTube banning gun channels? Are they banning all gun content, everything like that? And the simple answer is no, they're not. Not as well. Let me fix what I say right there. They can kind of do what they want, but as it stands now, their new policy, if they enforce it honestly, which is always the catch, but if they enforce it honestly, they are not banning all gun channels. They are not banning all gun content. There's still a lot of gun content available to us. There's been a lot of misfacts flying around, and I just want to make sure that you guys know that if they enforce it honestly, we will still be able to shoot full auto, shoot high capacity magazines, all that stuff. Basically, if you look at the policy, and I encourage you guys to read it if you care, but there's 3 bullet points. The first point is we can't do direct sales, which was always the case, and also sales links. So we can't do that. All right, so that doesn't keep us from making content though. The second one is honestly the worst, and I feel terrible for channels who have built their channels on manufacturing guns, because there's a lot of gray area there, and basically if you want to be safe with your channel, you can't show manufacturing of firearms or firearms devices. And there's a lot of language like such as, so that means that there's a lot of gray area. All right, they list some examples, but it's such as, so we really don't know what's going to go on with that. The third bullet point is install videos, but the language there is above mentioned, so that means that the list that's mentioned in the second bullet point is the list that they're going to go with if they're enforcing it honestly. Now, install videos is a very short list, it's very specific things that they're blocking, and it sucks. There's no two ways about it, but it's not everything. We still have a ton of gun content available to us. We might have to adapt and overcome and all that stuff. We can still be on YouTube, and a lot of people are like, why not just ban, why not just boycott YouTube and not go on it at all? And I would encourage you to not boycott YouTube. Is what they're doing messed up? Yeah, absolutely. But it is a mainstream platform, and just like every other mainstream platform that is censoring conservative content, censoring gun content especially, it's been a mess, to be honest. It's been really difficult. But we need to stay there because they're trying to make us uncomfortable. And not only stay there, but within their guidelines, flood it with content. I encourage you guys to put some legal gun content out there. I don't mean legal in a quotation saying like actually legal, but legal as per YouTube as well. And just flood the market. Honestly, the more positive gun content we can get out there, the better. Make them come right out and have to block us. and say and illegally block us, because there's some water they don't want to touch, and so they're just making it uncomfortable for us on all these platforms. They want us to leave, they want us to boycott, because they really don't care and they just want echo chambers. That's my theory anyway. So let's not make it an echo chamber. Let's actually reach people. When you reach people, just be positive, be patient. It's definitely trying our patience in these times, and so I just encourage you to keep on fighting, keep in the fray, and keep being positive about it, because we have a lot of hope on our side and a lot of facts and a lot of positivity and a lot more people on our team than they want us to think. So thanks so much for joining me and listening to my update. I hope that kind of puts your mind at ease a bit. And I also hope that you follow me on Patreon if you don't, or donate. Obviously donations help, because it really is helping me decentralize the powers that be and kind of get out from under their thumb. But there's a lot of things that I'm going to be doing in the future, and a lot of ways that I'll be able to reach you. And I hope you join me there, and I'll see you here, because I'm staying in the fray and I hope you do too. So stay sharp.